Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 17th, 2024. This is for Aries, last shuffle here. All right, Aries, what we have is letting go, and we have back and forth. Okay, here's the funny thing is that Aries, what you're trying to do is like, you don't want an opinion about anything. You don't want anyone to be like, Aries, so what do you think? What's going down? Which one are you going to choose? You're letting go of being very decisive or being like in control or the boss of something. Okay, well, I don't usually do reversals, and it's not because I don't read reversals or anything, but I read reversals no matter if they're reversed or upright, depending on the cards that are here. And it seems like you're really letting go of coming up with some sort of strategy, trying to like come up with a strategy to get what you want out of a situation. You're just kind of like, let's see what happens first. There's an energy of being like, let's see what happens first. Before I make any moves, let's see what shakes out of the tree. You're not overthinking anything. There's something about you just not coming up with any kind of strategy at all. Aries is saying, look, whatever happens, happens. I'll figure it out as I go. At least that's what this looks like. Eight of Wands over the whole reading is talking about action, movement, speaking, all of this, right? Communication. That's what that is about. So they're talking about before you act, before you speak, all this energy, right? The energy is letting go with Seven of Cups, King of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is speaking about you. Your hands are tied. You're almost saying, my hands are tied. I know what I want in this situation, but far be it for me to rig the game so that I can make it and win. You don't want to rig the game. You don't want to act off of something disingenuous. You're just saying, this is an energy of saying, I'm throwing caution to the wind here. There's no strategy. A lot of you are just going to act or do or be, or say without thinking about it, because it's like you have an objective. You know what you want, but what is the point in having a strategy, right? Just go for it, in a sense. Not sit back and let me deliberate. Let me deliberate. Let me think harder. Let me think as hard as I can about it. Let me hesitate. A lot of times hesitation will kill you, right? I always say that whenever, especially driving or something, and they're showing an Eight of Wands, which would be movement, driving as well, travel. And they're saying don't hesitate on the road. Don't come up with some weird strategy. Just act off of your pure instincts. Back and forth is the Three of Swords and Page of Cups. And so there's a back and forth about what, like, your intention is like, I'm not going to offer anything. I'm not going to give anything. I'm not going to do anything that I'm going to be disappointed in later. I'm not contributing to my demise. And so there's a lot of that here where it's like, you have tough decisions ahead of you. There's no point in, it's almost like Spirit's trying to say that you have very tough snap decisions ahead of you, and you just have to make snap decisions. Best to make those decisions based off of what you want already. You already know what you want. You're not sitting, that isn't what's up for debate. Aries doesn't know what they want. That's not true. Aries knows what they want. It's like the how to get it is the issue. But they're saying that if you're just going straight for your goal, like just straight for it, not coming up with any kind of thing, it's like you get what you want better that way. There's something there. There's also they're just showing a lot of tough decisions up ahead, but let go of overthinking things. If nothing else, let go of overthinking things, because your mind will play tricks on you. Is another part. True love is Queen of Swords and the Devil. And so this is about speaking about, already what you want. It's already in the forefront of your mind. You're already very, very determined here, like whatever it is, right? Like, I don't care if it's like, I know for a fact that I want this position at work, or I want, I want to take this trip or something, or I want to, I want this position, or I want a certain creature comfort. It's almost as though, because intellectually you want it, because it starts as a thought, a seed in the mind, you're already halfway there. It gives you peace to think about it. It's what you want. That's period, point blank, right? So there's no point in having a strategy. It's just, that's what I want. I want that donut right there. That's it, period. I'm not trying to think of a way to get you to think of, ask for something else so that now, there's some sort of strategy, no, it's just get straight to the point. And I know that this is a long way to explain something very simple, but the cards are giving off of like a little story. And so vast universe is the Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And this speaks a lot about going with the flow, like we said earlier, right? That it's overwhelming to come up with a strategy. It's overwhelming to sit here and say, let me try to think about what I don't have and try to balance out my capabilities versus what I have in my pocket and this, that, and the third. They're saying it's like, just go for what it is you want. Don't allow it to build up. Don't allow yourself to overthink, because if you overthink, it seems like there's something about, if you overthink, think something will build up to a point where you will be left with no other choice but to take the scraps, or to take some other option other than what you want. Like, it won't be the name brand you want, or it won't be this or that. So they're like, act on it first. Like, be the first one to say, that's what I want. I want that one. That's it. Don't try to come up with something, well, if I ask for that, then they might give me this and then that. They're like, if you overthink, you're going to miss the boat. You know, you can't hesitate. Today's a day of no hesitation here. No procrastination. And procrastination does count as far as overthinking something to get, you know, and coming up with a strategy and everything. That is procrastination, because now you're taking more time away from what you know you want to overthink it. And then by the time you have thought it through, now you're left with no other option but something you didn't want in the first place. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn very strongly, but we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Every sign is here except for Taurus or Virgo. You do not have time to overthink anything. Okay? You don't have time to pick out the flaws or think about how comfortable it will be, or to prepare yourself for anything at all, is what they're saying here. Okay? So you could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer cusp. We have Cancer, Leo cusp. We have Libra, Scorpio cusp, Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, Capricorn Aquarius cusp, and Aquarius Pisces cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.